I'm sure everybody remembers Pokemon Go. Imagine it's 2017 and you just get out of school for the summer and you and your friend go on a bike ride to catch Pokemon. I can relate to this, and I'm sure you guys can too. It seems like this game just blew up out of nowhere. Pokemon games previously were released on Game Boys and handheld devices like that, but in 2016, something would happen with the Pokemon franchise that would change all of games forever. Pokemon Go was released in 2016, and this game was different. It wasn't like your average App Store game. Like, for example, Angry Birds. It's just a plain old game where you sit down and play it. What set Pokemon Go apart from all of the other games was that you could actually physically interact with the game. Pokemon Go used your own phone's GPS to locate, capture, and battle with your own virtual creatures. Now answer this. What game at the time, in 2016 of course, made you get up off the couch to go play it? Nothing. Nothing at all. If you wanted to play Angry Birds, you could lay down in bed doing that, but you could not catch Pokemon laying down in your bed. And this is why it was seriously starting to blow up. Pokemon Go looked like it was going to be a serious game to compete with within the industry. And it was honestly looking like the best game since Flappy Bird. Videos started flooding YouTube and the game filled the school hallways. Games like Super Mario Run and Clash Royale were released in 2016 also, but these wouldn't even touch Pokemon Go. In today's video, we're going to answer the question, what happened to Pokemon Go? Subscribe to my channel for more awesome videos like this all the time, and follow me on Instagram. We do gift card giveaways all the time. All you have to do is follow me on there, and yes, they're real giveaways. They're not fake. After the first week, Pokemon Go was the #1 game on the App Store. Longtime fans of Pokemon were loving it, and people who have never even heard of these little Pokemon were enjoying it too. This game was destined to be great, but then something happened. When Pokemon Go released, it had a huge spark of excitement to it. Nobody ever thought that they were going to be able to play Pokemon on their iPhone. The game was new, and the style of it was new too. Nobody really heard of like a real life game like this, but this was a real life game. You could literally have a fire breathing dragon inside of your house ready to be caught. Everybody was astonished by this game. Pokemon Go isn't all sunshine and rainbows though. There are plenty of times where wandering around trying to find Pokemon with your friends became very dangerous. In San Francisco, 2 men were just out on a hike playing Pokemon Go, just chatting it up with each other and having a great time. All day they were catching Pokemon, even sometimes going off the trail to go and catch some. By the end of the evening though, they weren't gonna stop there. They were having so much fun catching Pokemon until something happened. Now, what do you guys think happened? A, they both got eaten by animals. B, they wandered off the trail and they were lost for days. Or C, they both fell off of a cliff. Comment your letter that you think that happened in the comments below right now, and do not cheat. Let's see if you guys can guess it right. So both of the buddies were just hiking and focusing on their phones trying to find more Pokemon when they both fell off the side of a cliff. I'm so confused as to how and why. Like, I have so many questions. I don't understand how you can be that focused on your phone. Like, it was literally a whole cliff. The horrible things that have happened with Pokemon Go doesn't end there. 3 boys were out and about on a Sunday night, and of course, they were trying to catch Pokemon. Going to various places around their city, they were trying to catch as many Pokemon as they could find. At around 9 p.m., they ended up at their local cemetery, and then something happened. Now, once again, what do you think happened? A, they got locked in the cemetery for the night. B, they met some other people trying to play there, and they started to fight over the Pokemon. Or C, the cemetery was private, and they were arrested. Comment your answer down below right now. While walking around the cemetery, they started finding many Pokemon, and once it got to around 9:45 p.m., it was time to go. But there was one problem. They were locked in the cemetery. The cemetery closed at 9:30. and it closed when they were in there. They didn't know what to do because they were locked in, so they called 911 and they hoped that they wouldn't be in any trouble. Thankfully, none of the boys were charged with trespassing. Now, obviously, people were very oblivious when they were playing Pokemon Go. I mean, people have died from it. Let's hope the Pokemon were worth it. Pikachu. YouTube in 2016 was a completely different place than it is today. And guess what? Plenty of your guys' favorite YouTubers right now used to post this game a long time ago. Don't believe me? Check this out. Now, if I tell you to think of a Fortnite YouTuber who has blonde hair, he's white, and he's from England, hopefully you thought of Lachlan. And I know you probably will be surprised, but he actually used to post Pokemon Go Let's Plays in 2016, and he's changed so much. Just look at this.
Oh, I'm really bad. Oh, money. That's wait. 1, 2, 3. Yes!
Not many of you guys know this, but another Fortnite YouTuber used to post Pokemon Go, and this is Ali A. Ali A used to post Pokemon Go. That is just crazy to think about.
Yo, just as I'm chatting to you guys, literally as I was finishing that segment, a wild Rattata has appeared. Welcome. Look, you guys can see yourself on the screen right there. This is like a weird Inception thing going on here. Let's try and get ourselves this beautiful Rattata, get ourselves a little bit more XP. It's gone into the Pokeball, and I actually today have had for the very first time failed captures. Quite a few failed captures in the first episode.
So if you didn't know already, now you know. Some of the most popular YouTubers today used Pokemon Go to help their channels grow. Some channels were devoted to this game though, and they only posted Pokemon Go videos. It's obvious that their channels have died out probably, but still, we have one question to answer, and that's what did happen to this game? And why did this game just randomly blow up and then just fall off? Let's talk about that. Now, like I was mentioning earlier, this game was so innovative. Nobody had ever really been able to play a childhood favorite game on their phone, and if they did, it definitely didn't get them outside like Pokemon Go did. This game was special. You could have a Snorlax sleeping in your dad's bed or a squirrel sitting on your toilet. This game just felt alive, and that's pretty much what set it apart. The first couple of days and first couple of months of the game releasing, there were so many feelings felt by everybody. People felt the nostalgia because they used to play Pokemon on their old Game Boys when they were a kid. They were hyped up too because they were able to play Pokemon on their phone, and they felt connected because they were able to get outside and meet new people because of a stupid little mobile game. But these feelings went down pretty quickly. Upon the release of the game, there were around 150 different Pokemon that you could catch. A couple of months later, there was still 150 Pokemon in the game. They did not add any new things to the game, and that's never a good idea because people get bored very quickly. Even though it was Pokemon and everyone's childhood favorite game, they weren't going to play this every single day and catch the same Pokemon over and over. The amount of hype that this game had and the amount of support this game had from just social media and YouTube and all of that helped the game so much. Just even seeing your favorite YouTuber playing the game made you want to play it. And remember, it was free. Pokemon Go changed the world, and it took some people out of the world and probably introduced some people into the world too. If you look at it, this game's super simple. It's a generated map and just animated characters jumping into a Pokeball. Earlier, I was mentioning some YouTubers that posted only Pokemon Go. You guys know that like nobody plays it anymore, right? So what happened to their YouTube channels? Did they die out or make different videos or just quit? Let's find out what happened. You guys know that Ali A and Lachlan both started to post other videos too, and that their channels are both still going to this day, but for the other channels we're going to look at, it's not going to be good. Now, I remember being in 8th grade, and always riding my bike around trying to catch Pokemon in the summer. And let's just say I sucked at this game. So I would look up YouTubers to watch and people who would, give me tips on how to become better. I found someone named Trainer Rich, and the trainer part in his name comes from Pokemon Go, the trainers. He used to post tips and tricks and just great Pokemon videos in general. I really wanted to see what he's doing with his channel now, but when I looked up his name on YouTube, he wasn't there. So I did some research. I tried to find anything I could on him, and I tried to see what happened to his channel. I ended up finding his channel link, and when I clicked on it, it said it wasn't a channel anymore. This only leads me to believe that he deleted his channel. Now let's actually look at some channels that are at least around still. For example, Mystic7 posted Pokemon Go videos, and he was pretty successful when he did post it.
Here it is. Oh, a big 136 CP. This is probably my best Pokemon yet. One hitter quitter. Yeah, so this is gonna go down in history as one of the biggest Snorlaxes to ever be caught in the history of Pokemon at 136 CP. You know the sad part? Look at the look, the Ivy's
He used to get pretty much 300,000 or more views every single video. Now let's see how his channel is today though. Oh my gosh. Surprisingly, his channel is still going, and he's still posting this game, and he's still getting decent views. That is crazy. I didn't expect this to ever happen. I mean, every time we've talked about YouTubers that used to post a certain game or used to do a certain thing in one of these What Happened videos, we never find a YouTuber that is still posting the same game and still has a loyal fan base. Like, for example, Unstoppable Luck used to post Minecraft trolling videos, but now he doesn't even post anymore. And for example, Clash of Clans, Galadon used to post Clash of Clans videos, but he still does, but he doesn't have that much of a viewership. In our case right now, Mystic7 is still successful on a game that's pretty much dead. Pokemon Go changed the world, and it inspired many games like Jurassic World Alive and The Walking Dead Our World. Now honestly, it's so crazy how similar these games are to Pokemon Go. They use the same features and pretty much the same everything. The only thing different in these games are the dinosaurs in Jurassic World's version and the zombies in the Walking Dead version instead of the Pokemon. Pokemon Go was a game changer. If I sing one line, tell me if you recognize this. I play Pokemon Go every day. This was a song released by a random kid and it just blew up. Do you guys recognize that? It feels like back in 2016, life was a lot different. Everybody was outside making friends, and now everybody's inside playing video games. That's for another video. All in all though, Pokemon Go blew up out of nowhere because of the consumers always wanting Pokemon on phones, and it stayed popular thanks to YouTube videos from Ali A and Lachlan, and stayed popular also from news stories like people falling off cliffs and getting locked in cemeteries. Eventually though, people got bored with the game, and the fact that they never really updated the game in the first year of release really hurt the game. And plus, the game wasn't even that complex. Like I said earlier, it's a simple game with not much to do. People were destined to get bored. Did you guys ever play Pokemon Go? I remember playing it all the time, and I'm pretty sure some of you guys probably played it, and I know pretty much all of you guys have heard of it. If you guys enjoyed this video and you want to see more quality videos like this from me, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to my channel as I post these all the time, and that's pretty much what my channel is, just a whole bunch of quality videos for you guys to go ahead and binge watch all of them. Also, follow me on Instagram because I'm posting a lot more on there and we're doing a whole bunch of giveaways and everything like that. So go ahead, follow me on Instagram and go ahead and like the video, show it to your friends, maybe show it to some of your friends that played this game. Just let them know about this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later. Subscribe to my channel if you enjoyed. Back in 16, we was leeching for change. Never expected that I had his fame, but be honest, I just talked over the game. Always begging for money, I guess I overcame. And all I really wanna do is help my family name. People out here see me growing, thinking that I'm